What's up, everyone, and welcome to Classic Video Review, coming to you from my laundry room. All the other rooms in the house are being loud and occupied and just a lot of stuff going on, but like I said yesterday, I will see you today. And with that being said, we are nearing the end of January, which means we are coming to an end almost of our run of Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen movies. And today I did It Takes Two. Show you guys back here. So you got the Olsen twins, and this time you finally get some star power. You got, was it Kirstie Alley and Steve Guttenberg. My wife put it to me like this. I feel like I've seen this movie, but at the same time, I don't think I ever have. But she told me this is like Parent Trap. In a way, yes. But I would say this movie is more like The Prince and the Pauper. And the reason why I say that is because in The Parent Trap, I believe both the girls were sisters, but one was raised by the mom, one was raised by the dad, cross-country, different worlds. Same aspect here, right? You've got one who is an orphan, who is in the foster care system, and you have one who is being raised rich and fancy and all that. But they're not actually sisters. They look identical strangers. And so that's the premise, actually, of Prince and the Pauper. And so the one is like, you know, she's living on the streets and in the foster care system. Kirstie Alley works there. The little girl wants to be adopted by her, but the woman's like, you need a real family, blah, 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 because she don't have a husband or anything. And they mesh perfectly. And then you have the rich one. Like, she literally gets off an airplane that was just for her. And it's greeted by her butler, which, by the way, is it just me, or is this guy rich because he's in the mob? Because, like, what's the guy's name? Benny, the butler? He's kind of got a little bit of like a mobster swag to him, to be honest with you. That's all I could think of. Every time he talked and acted and just, I don't know, it just came across to me like, this is a mob family. Like, I don't think they ever explained, like, what did he do to become massively rich? I know eventually the one girl wants to get him to invest into this camp, which, by the way, his house is across the lake from the camp. And so the girls end up meeting because the one girl wants to go see the camp because she sees the foster kid, she wants to be an orphan, and then the other girl is like, gets dared to go up to this rich fancy house, and then she goes inside because, you know, the butler thinks it's the other girl, and she thinks she's gonna get eaten and all this, and then she realizes, like, oh no, that's not the case. And then eventually the girls run into each other, and they're just in total shock, dumbfounded, which I don't blame them. I mean, they're not sisters. I mean, in real life, yes, but in the movie, in the premise of the story of the movie, they never are until the very end, when the dad and the foster mom get together, and yeah, they become stepsisters. She literally is a homewrecker, though, because she broke up a wedding. Although, to be fair, the girl that he was going to marry, gross looking, let's just put that out there, gross looking, had a witch's nose, acted mean and witchy, and just, nah, he dodged a bullet there for sure. But then again, it's like, at the same time, the foster lady, like, they've only just hung out for a day, and she's like, we could have been something special. Like, when she finds out he's married, you know, it could have been a home run, blah, blah, blah. Like, all these weird baseball terms. And it's like, you guys literally just met. It's like, I don't know. But this is, again, it's another story where the dad is a single dad because the mom died. I think that's what it said. Or maybe they split up. Which, you know what? Now that makes me wonder, what was she doing on the airplane? I think she was in school, because now she's on like summer vacation or spring break, something like that. A lot of questions. It's different. It's not bad. It is a nice, you can say it's Parent Trap. I'm going to look at this as the retelling of The Prince and the Pauper. It's not a bad story. It's not a bad take on it. The twins are fairly decent in this. And it's not run by Dual Star, although I will say, during like the trailers in this were a lot of Dual Star stuff, so Warner Brothers got through with it without having that freaking stamp put on there. I could be wrong. They may have had some type of hand in this, but this is not a bad movie. This is actually probably one of the more watchable, better movies. I'm going to give it a 3.5 stars because it's very cute. It's got soul. It's got good writing. It's got good acting. There's not a lot of that cheesy crap that you get from all these other ones. So, home run on this one. It's not bad. It's made by Warner Brothers, so I would assume you can find it on HBO Max. I think that's what they're calling themselves nowadays. These streaming apps, they change their name all the time. I never know. But It Takes Two is not a bad film. I would say give it a try. If you've never watched a Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen film, this and Billboard Dad are the two that I would recommend 100%. They're not bad. They're decent films. So yeah, tomorrow will be the last day of January, which means Holiday in the Sun will be the movie for tomorrow. So I will again see you again tomorrow. Isn't that nice? It's been a while since I've said that. Like, hey, I'll see you tomorrow. Because I used to do this every single freaking day. I don't know if I'll do that again, though. But anyways, thank you for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow. Goodbye.